This was my highlight only because Drew McIntyre was in it, but it was Drew versus Damian, and they put on a hell of a match. They absolutely did. Brutal as it was going to be because their matches beforehand were brutal. Um, I, however, was not a fan of the finish because I am going to say it because we're this deep into the video and I think we can, freely cuss. Damian Priest is a bitch. Um, a whole bitch and nothing but a bitch. Um, you gave this man a concerto.
Damian, I apologize. I apologize on his behalf for these shenanigans.
Ain't no apologies around here. I said what I said and I meant it. You gave him a concerto.
Yes.
First of all, you shouldn't even have this. This should not have been a match. This should not have been a match at all because he already whooped your ass twice, multiple times. But you
Multiple
gave him a
WrestleMania.
concerto.
WrestleMania was one. Biggest stage.
Then you walked your little simple ass out the ring. You walked down. You opened the gate and walked out. Jesse Ventura. Everything Jesse Ventura said, I was like, "Yup, you a bitch." I'm gonna give you a concerto and then walk my ass out. I'm the street king.
Yeah. I don't.
You got your ass whooped, and now you want to call Drew whiny. You want to call Drew whiny and all of that. You literally did the same thing.
Man.
You should have left that man alone. He beat your ass. Why do you keep messing with him? You make no sense. But you won. I guess you won, and now we got that on the record books. But I didn't want it that way. He should have just claymored you into the chair again, pinned you, and that's the end of the beef. I hated that whole ending. I loved the match, hated the ending. And let me clarify. I'm calling Damian Priest's character a bitch, not the person that he actually is, because
Oh, I know.
we
I
just
know. We know that.
Oh, because wrestling fans sometimes be slow, so we gotta
Yeah, that too. I can't stand it. They don't know how to. It's kind of like at this point, are we five? Like we're adults and we should be able to
They don't
depict
have critical
the
thinking
show
skills.
from the actual character. Although there are some blurring of the between the lines between real and reality, but at the same, the wrestling world and their reality, they like to cross paths sometimes in some cases, and that's what makes it fun. It makes it cool because personal boundaries or personal things get brought into the business. However, we're old enough to respect the craft. We're old enough to be able to understand that yes, this is their character that they're playing. That's like watching Superman and Batman every week fighting. These are characters you grew up watching and you love them, but it's like to see them, they got a fan base. Oh, I get to meet him.
Yeah,
it's like getting
like
to meet
if I
Batman
met
and your
him,
superhero.
I'd be like, I love your work. I just hate your character.
But I get it.
You.
I get it. And they respect that. And they respect that because they know that their characters are a part of them. They are. The same as somebody plays somebody in a movie. Your characters are a part of you, especially if you play it well. So, and then in hindsight, some of them use their real names. So it's like, I know it's kind of hard sometimes to try to differentiate between the two, but come on, common sense.
Yeah,
between the two.